Namaste from my office. You don't find Anup always outside, unfortunately. I also have to be in the office and do some of this office work. But anyway, today is somehow a special day because friend of mine, Ang, is visiting me. Do you guys remember Ang? I did an interview last year with him about his remarkable rescue mission in the Everest. If you haven't checked out his video, you should. I still love watching that video. And there is a part at the beginning where he says,
"Okay, don't worry, we'll take you down."
That's the man, right? So yeah, Ang is here and I'm just gonna take a moment to get out of this office, basically enjoy my evening. So here is a brother from another mother, back again with a Icelandic stout. Cheers.
Cheers.
How do you like this beer?
It's good, really good.
We have already downed one. This is our number 2.
3 and 4 and you're good to go.
What is happening with Sangha, right? The kid that you rescued last year.
Yeah, I think, the last thing I heard, I met him this summer up in Colorado. I went to visit him and he was pretty jolly, but the thing is that sad part is like, what the doctors were trying to do, it didn't work out well. So he's going to lose all his fingers. They tried to re-implant his fingers, but that did not happen. Like in his body, I think his nerves were all damaged by the cold, by freezing of his hands. So they amputated all the fingers. So they are trying to put on prosthetic hands.
How is Everest doing?
It's pretty good. Busy, yeah.
So I heard there was the least casualties this year comparing to any other year. Is that true or?
The same thing. Altogether, I guess it was 6 deaths, both from north and south.
What is the max Everest has seen then?
20 or 19 during the 2015 during the earthquake.
During the earthquake, that was the biggest one.
Yeah. Then in 2014 during the avalanche, 16 people.
Yeah, that was mostly Sherpas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the sad one. So how was it this year then?
It was pretty good. Icefall was pretty good to tell you this time. It was busy, no doubt about it. I think we are seeing more and more climbers coming in to climb Everest.
I heard Nepal government has set new rules and regulations.
No, you must be joking.
Well, that's what I heard. That's what they said. You know, they have new policies and everything is gonna be better. But I guess everything is gonna be better for their own sake, right?
Yeah, it's a long way to go. I think it's high time we need to change few policies on Everest, I guess.
How many were submitting this year?
I think over 500 permits were given, I guess.
So 500 permits. That means
I think so, or more.
Yeah. So 500.
I don't know the exact number though, but we can always find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say 400 permits were given.
Yeah.
So that means 400 climbers.
Yeah.
Right. So for this 400 to come there in the mountain, how many more manpower do they need?
A lot. All the way from the porters, the Sherpas,
So then we are talking about at least, let's say, around 1,000, above 1,000 people.
Way more than that.
Way more than that.
Yeah.
So that many people will be
about 2,000 people on base camp, including all the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Excluding all the porters who supply load to.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And the yaks and jokyos.
So let's say 50% of them will reach what? Up to camp 2?
No, more than that.
More than that.
Yeah.
So the last camp is what? Camp number 4.
4.
Right?
Yeah, 7,900 meters from the Nepal side.
You had also
a bell project.
What bell project?
A peace bell.
A peace bell project.
Yeah,
What is this peace bell project?
It's actually it came from one of our friends, Chewang. You know him as well.
Yeah.
And it was his idea, and he said, "Angdai, how about taking this, sending a message of peace and sending words of and global warming and climate change and all the stuff." And that rang the bell in my head as well. I said, "Yeah, that's good." And then we took the bell up. But the thing is that I could not plant it for a thing because in the stand we had this special small bell made in Patun, handcrafted. It is a beautiful one, and we took it up. But the thing is that one of my guys, we had a lot of problem with oxygen masks this time. So one of the guys was carrying the stand, I was carrying the bell. But what happened was his max failed, so he just had to return from just past South Summit. So we just put it up there.
Yeah.
I got the bell back. On the way up, I met one of my guys, like Tashi Sherpa. He's a very good climber, and he called me up. I was coming on my way down. It was on the 20th of May. I was on my way down after summiting. We summited Everest on the 19th, and they were just heading up for the summit push. It rang my bell, and I said bye. Like he called me out, and I said hey, and just the bell rang in my head, and I said bye. I have one thing to do, that's uncompleted business. He said, what did I tell me? I said, hey, I was supposed to take the bell up. You know that, right? So I have the bell with me. If you can put it up on the top for me,
Just a bowl at the top of the wall. Thank you.
Good luck for next year.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll do some mountain business. We didn't go mountaineering last year. I didn't go. I only went on a river. But this year I have my mission. Mission east to west.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see how it goes. It's good to have Ang here.
Good to be back,
I'm gonna take him on the water tomorrow.
If I'm not hungover.
If he's not hungover. We'll see. And it's a beautiful evening.
When the fight became impending, well, we knew to stand his ground.